Sorry for that burp. Jesus, it's good to see you again. Yes, Xena, it's good to see you too, my friend. Well, you know something, Jesus? Can't believe your birthday's coming up again. That YULE's coming up again. And I just want to say, thank you for being the Son of God, being the right hand of God. Thank you for being the teacher, the healer, and the freer. Thank you for being the King of Kings, the Kaiser of Kaiser, the Lord of Lords, the Earl of Earls, the Kingly of Rest. And thank you for being my Lord and teacher and healer and freer. And thank you for taking on my sins. Thank you for having my sins atoned for, my sins cleaned away. And thank you for giving me thank you and God for giving me a stead in heaven through God and through you, Jesus. Well, Xena, you are truly welcome. You see, God is all-knowing. He's all-seeing, almighty, all righteousness, all holy, and all good. He is also all-loving and all-forgiving. And you do know that death was the handicap for sin. That is why mankind and womankind grow old and die. Because a sin took away, made that happen. But you see, through God and through God my Father and myself, we made it where you would have an afterlife. And your afterlife would be a stead in heaven through God and through me. Well, thank you for doing that for me, for Jesus. Thank you for that. And all those things that you did for us when we knew you. Like when you cast Xena out of Gabrielle. When you brought me and Gabrielle back from the dead when we were put to death in Romish land. Well, you are truly welcome, Xena, my friend. Gabrielle, Jesus, my Lord, my freer, my healer, and my teacher. It's good to see you again, Son of God, right hand of God, the King of Kings, the Kaiser of Kaiser, the Lord of Lords, the Earl of Earls, the Kingly of Rest. You don't have to say all those names. Jesus, thank you and God for you both giving us love and forgiveness. You both giving us hope. You both, having our sins taken on, atoned for, cleaned away. And thank you for giving us our stead in heaven through God your Father and through you, Jesus. That's right. Gabrielle, you're truly all welcome. The gift that God and Jesus, the gift that God and I give, was to all mankind and all womankind. Not only to those who believe, but to those who do not believe. They also have their stead in heaven too, if they choose to believe it or not. And I just want to say thank you, for being my friend. Well, you're welcome. You know what I said one time? I said, you're walking through life preaching, love and forgiveness and kindness. And I said me and Xena were walking around, with weapons. Well, I know what I told you when we first met in Indian land. And I told you, walking the way of love and forgiveness, it's not smooth. It's not for everyone. It will be a hard path to follow or walk. But if you choose to walk it, as long as you do your good, that's all it's needed. Since I was the only man to ever live a flawless, sinless, holy life. Because no man or woman can ever truly be flawless or holy or sinless. But I lived that flawless, sinless, holy life. From when I was born to the time I died. You know? And I want to say, Jesus, thank you for doing that for me. Thank God and you for taking on my sins, having my sins atoned for. Thank you for going through the beatings, the scathing, the guilting and the shaming, the beatdowns, being put to death, and then you and God giving us our stead in heaven through God and through you, Jesus. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. Well, since God, my Father, so loved the world and so forgave the world so much for its sins and misdeeds, he gave us his only begotten Son, me, and for who those who believeth and believe in me shall not die, but have forever life. But I also believe that that gift that God and me gave to all mankind. So if you believe or you don't believe, you still have the gift of, you still got the gift. You still have the gift of the afterlife and a stead in heaven in that afterlife. Need God's, my Father's blessings upon all mankind and all womankind.